Hi, my name is Salman Amir, and in this video I will show you how to create a Uber ride animation. So we are going to create two types of animation, one for the total distance animation type and the spaced animation type. So we are going to create this type of animation, like the car moves and to the towards his destination, and this is the car animation, and this one is the motorbike animation, which is the same as the car. So without further ado, create a new composition first, and my composition size is full HD 1920 by 1080 and the frame rate is 29.97. For the standard animation is 24, but I'm choosing 29.97 for the video, but you can choose 24 frame per seconds, because mostly people and the industry rate of the frame for the animation is 24 frame per second. And background color is black, okay, and 10-second duration, okay. Now we have set up our composition, and let's rename our composition to ride animation. Hit enter, and now we are using our Google Map image, which I take a screenshot from the Google Map, and you can use any map you want, Google Map or any, create your own map or anything. Right click, transform, and fit to height to match, fit to the height. Now we need to create some path for the animation. So I'm zooming the image, and hold the spacebar key and drag mouse here. So I'm choosing this from like Google Fiber space to like this cap tag. So I'm choosing this destination from Google Fiber space to this cap tag. So select the pen tool and select the fiber space destination and click here, and then here, I think there, because it's the one way, and to the destination of there, here, and we are at our destination. So I am choosing this fill to none and selecting the stroke, and stroke width is 10. You can adjust whatever you want, and you can change the color by selecting your shape layer you created with the pen tool path, and you can adjust the color you want. I'm selecting this color, like the gray, dark gray right now, and rename this as a path. this is my Google image and like map, and this is path. Now we need to adjust some setting for the path. So collapse the contents, then shape, then path, and then stroke. So first the width is good 10, and the line cap to round cap. So as you can see, it's round, and the line join, this is the joint, so it's like the sharpie edge, so we need to round that also. So as you can see, it rounds. You can change this, but I will show it later. You can change the path to the dashes, like add the dashes and dashes speed, or like count anything you want. The more the dashes, the more the space, and the less dashes. So I am deleting the dashes because I don't need that right now. And now we need to animate the trim path. So I need from this Google Fiber Space destination to this cap tech. So we need to first add a trim path. So we have our trim path. Now we need to just change this. First I'm using the start, and the later I will change and from the type 2 for the end. So click on the stopwatch, start, and then go around like the 9 second, and then make it to the 100. So if I move here, so as you can see, our path is animated, so like our car is moving to the destination. Now we need to add my car. I have car and motorcycle, two PNG images, which is the transparent, and move it like here. Scale down, press S to reveal the scale property, and make it like the 25% small, and reveal also the position property by pressing P. And we need to animate our car along this path, so we will take our path, select your path, and copy, and then select the position of your car and press Ctrl V or edit, paste. So now our car is now aligned, but as you can see, if I reveal my this keyframe property, so as you can see, my keyframe is that long, the duration of this path animation, and if and my car animation is that long, which is very less. So we need to, as you can see, my car is moving too fast. It's along the path but moving too fast, so we need to align to this, and selecting all keyframe of my car and hold Alt key and drag it or stretch it from here to match to this keyframe of the trim path start property. So if now I check my animation, so it lined perfectly. correctly. Now we need to um, orient or align to the path this rotation of the car. So click on the car, right click, transform and auto orient, and then choose orient along path. So it will auto orient along the path, but the rotation is still not good. So as you can see, so we need to just move it like here, and make it like straight along the path. So rotation, so I think it's 90. Now our car is aligned. So if you check the preview here, as you can see, our car is now aligned and it reached our destination. But remember, we are working on this zoom level. As you can see, if I make it to the full size, it showed me like that. So we need to fix this also. So create a new null for zooming option, new null object, and rename that null as a zoom, and select all your layers 3 and parent to the zoom. So as you can see, in the parent and link options, we have link to the zoom layer. Now hide this zoom layer and reveal the position property by pressing P and then Shift S to reveal the scale property also. Now scale it and reposition. So now if I check, as you can see, we are working and in the full comp with zoom. You can adjust your map with these setting, reposition and size increase and decrease by this property, because the layers are linked. Now we need to create the second type of animation, like the displace time. So the map is the path is show from this point to this point, to the total distance we covered, where we from started and where we end. So we are going to duplicate this path, control D, which is the path 2, and hide the old path we used and rename I don't think don't rename this. If you want to rename, so you rename this. So I am going to the contents, shape and the trim path. Now I am going to copy this keyframe, control C, and then paste it to the end, V. So we have our animation, and then delete this start frame. If now I check my animation, so as you can see, we have another type of animation. Two type of path animation. So you can use any vehicle or animation you want. So if I control D this, duplicate this red layer and click on this red PNG hold Alt key and drag the motorcycle on the red car. Now my car is changing into bike. Now hide the red car and reveal the scale property of the motorcycle and make it like the, I think 6 is good. Yes, the 6 is good. And now check the animation is lined or not. Yes, it's lined. Now you need to just change or hide, unhide, or cycle between these two paths. So if I go to show the path old one and hide the new path 2, which is the splice time, and check, we have two types of animation, or just use the PNG. And the project link for the download for the patron users is in the description. You can download this project and use at your personal project or practice some your. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.